Hi VC, back again for one more video. I'm clearing my absolute backlog of records again. You probably think I spend like hundreds and hundreds of pounds on these things, but the prices I pay, I really don't. Maybe about 30 to 40 pound max for a load of them. Anyway, so here's the next lot batch. This is a mixed bag. I've got car boots and charity shops. Going to start off with two I got from a boot sale. One of the last boot sales of the year, I guess. Well, I think the one in Exeter still carries on, which is where I got these from. Pig Bag, Dr. Heckle and Mr. Jive. This is a fabulous record. I looked online about for a review of this, and it was pretty scathing. Said it was quite empty. No, I think this is excellent. Really good listen. Got the inner. Here we go. It's funky. It's got calypso. It's a real rag bag of influences, but it's really tied up into a brilliant record. I was really impressed when I heard this. And I would say if you see a copy of this knocking around, especially if it's cheap, I would go for it because it is just a fun, joyous record. Really impressed with that. Love it. Next one. This is classic blues. I mean, you can't get much older than this. This is Bessie Smith, Empty Bed Blues. Absolutely pristine condition. Can't believe how good it was. It's a double. There she is. Recorded in the 20s, I think. Yeah. Mainly recorded in the 20s. Yeah, just completely in the 20s. Just primal blues. I mean, it is just fabulous. So pleased to have got a copy, some Bessie Smith at last. There's a back cover. There she is, holding the bed up. I should show you the picture in its entirety. Oops, a daisy. There we go. So pleased I've got this. That's just fantastic. Right, then we go to charity shops, and the thing about the next lot of records are all country records. Now, Headley, you've got lots to answer for, my man, because you've really got me into country. I just didn't give it the time of day before, but it is a good genre. There is so many good records. So, Headley, thank you for opening my eyes to this wonderful world of country. Sure, there's some schmaltzy rubbish, but if you've got a guide as good as you, then you can navigate quite successfully and pick up some really good stuff for peanuts. This guy's not classically country. In fact, he verges on pop, I think. But Ben Campbell, by the time I get to Phoenix, this is just lovely. I listened to it late last night, and it just soothes me. It's lovely, just lying back and chilling out to this guy. It's got By the Time I Get to Phoenix. It's got to Have Tenderness. This is a compilation which pulls together tracks from 67. Oh, there's a 64 track on here, but mainly 67 to 69, and it's great. And for £1, you can't go wrong. I also picked up the same place over two. I got The Last Time I Saw Her as well. This has got Rose Garden on it, and a version of He Ain't Heavy, which I hope will actually make me like the song, because I really don't like the Hollies version. That's probably heresy, isn't it? Is it? Ha! I'm a witch, burn me. If You Could Read My Mind, which is a Gordon Lightfoot song, that I do like that song. But yeah, another £1, another fabulous record. And then I went into another charity shop in Exeter, and some guy must have been collecting greatest hits by one artist, because there were 5 of them. One of them was a direct copy of, well, not a direct copy, but it had the virtually the same track listing as another one, so I bought 4 of them. They're £1 each, and it's George Jones. He had a great voice, didn't he? Yeah. So this one's the best of George Jones. I think this is more later stuff. Yeah, this is early 70s stuff on this one. So you've got The Door, These Days, Picture of Me, The Grand Tour, The Weatherman, Loving You Could Never Be Better. Really good stuff. This one, which is Golden Hits, was still sealed. Never been opened until I got my hands on it. And he's open now, but this is what it should be done. I couldn't believe it. So this has got the Races on, Good Year for the Roses, which is an Elvis track. Got White Lightning on here, which I didn't have any idea that George Jones was one of the first people to record this. In fact, I think he wrote it, didn't? No, was it Big Bopper wrote it, and he recorded it first, I think, which I only knew from the full version. But yeah, just fantastic. I mean, early stuff's quite rocky, but like he gets ballads which are, yeah, they really do pull at your heartstrings. So this is great. This one is the George Jones Collection, so another completely different track listing. I've got $5. She Thinks I Still Care. I'll Follow You Up to Our Cloud. Brothers of the Bottle. Haven't listened to this one yet, but looking forward to that. And finally, the very best of George Jones, and this one has got a lot of duets on. So this has got Merle Haggard, Tammy Wynette, Johnny Paycheck, Brenda Lee, James Taylor's on it, Lacey J. Dalton. I've never heard of that person, but this kind of spans. It's all through his career, so from 72 to early 80s. So it might be more of a mixed bag. I don't know what he was like in the 80s. But here we go. There we go. George Jones. 4 George Jones collections, and I've probably got a very good selection of his tracks now. So there we go, VC. Another short, sharp video. Going to be just over 7.5 minutes. Love it. Right. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers, BC. Bye.